Welcome to another episode of Interviews with the Forum Magazine, where we go beyond the surface and we focus on the ideas, mindset, and perspective of each guest that we have sit down on the platform, man. And today, we got none other than Face, the Great. What's going on, bro? How you feeling, man?
Yes, what's great?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir,
How
man.
you feeling, brother? How you feeling? Thank you for letting me on the platform. You feel me? It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure, man. You've been working, you've been grinding, man. So,
Yeah.
like I tell everybody, it's a pleasure and it's an honor to have each person that consider the platform on, man. So, I appreciate you, fam.
I appreciate you too, brother.
What's been going on, man? You just hopped off a flight, man. Like, what's
yeah,
going on
man.
with you, bro?
I've been touring around the world, you feel me? Around the states and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's been fun. It's been a fun journey, you know?
No doubt, no doubt. And that's one thing that you can, bank on with you and just paying attention to your movement, your motion, man. You always working,
Yeah.
you always traveling. You always got some new music. Most importantly, like you stay dropping new music.
Definitely.
One of the things that stand out to me in regards to your music is you have this degree of flexibility, man, where you're incorporating Detroit with Jamaica, if I'm not mistaken.
Definitely. Yeah, yep. Shout out to Tower Hill, you know what I'm saying? Yep, big up Tower Hill, Painland.
How that relationship come about? Like how you always traveling to Jamaica and you shoot music videos out there. Like what's that connection if you can connect the dots for us?
So my family Jamaican, you feel me? My dad, his name Derek Irie. He on the song with Big Hurt, that legendary song, why da da dang, why da da dang, dang, you know what I'm saying? So that's my pops. So, I actually derived that music from that song with him and Big Hurt. And I kind of made it as like a stepping stone to the music I do now. So I be flexible in both. So I drop songs like that and then I drop,
For sure.
traditional rap hits.
For sure, man. Damn, you just dropped a bomb, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that No Problem.
Yeah, we actually had Hurt on the platform and he talked about that record. Actually, I brought that record up because that's like one of my favorite Big Hurt songs.
Yeah.
And without your pops on there, man, that song don't have that vibe.
Yeah, he turned it up for sure.
He turned it up.
He turned it up for sure. Just like the song we got called Tower Hill, you know what I'm saying? It went #1 in England. That's one of my biggest songs. He definitely, you know what I'm saying, put on.
With that being said, man, talk a little bit about your upbringing coming up in Detroit. Talk a little bit about, your relationship with mom, pops, household, just the energy and the neighborhood you came up in, the things that you was getting into, what kind of kid you was, all of that.
So yeah, I'm originally from New York, the Bronx, you feel me? Anthony Ave. Shout out A-Town. But then my parents, they moved me to Detroit right on 6 Mile, you feel me? Shout out all my 6 Mile niggas. And growing up in Detroit, you feel me? It teach you how to be witty, you feel me? Edgy, you know what I'm saying? But cool at the same time, you feel me? So it was a perfect combination coming from New York kind of fast. Not even kind of, New York fast as hell. And then you come to Detroit and you kind of like to pick your speed. You know what I'm saying? So growing up was fun, dangerous. You know what I'm saying? It was exciting. You feel me?
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
Hooping a lot.
Yeah, definitely hooping. You feel me? Doing niggas crazy.
Straight up,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? Doing niggas bogus hell on the court.
We got a little history, man.
Definitely.
So I could, that's why I was, man, it was dope just to see you, as we all get older, just to see you out here making your moves and, not being confined to, those pockets of life where society say we supposed to fit in.
Definitely.
But carve a lane of your own, build a brand, an empire, of your own.
Definitely.
And you've been doing that. So what kind of kid would you describe yourself as, man? I would probably say middle school going into high school. I believe that high school is kind of like where you get your identity.
Yeah.
So what kind of kid was you, bro?
So I was, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say bad, but I got into shit. But I like money, so I was always focused on getting some type of money. In high school is really when I really locked in on the music. I dropped a mixtape in high school, and I made like 5,000. So that was the first time I realized, like, damn, I could really take rap and make some money off of it. And I've been doing it like that ever since.
How did you make 5 bands off a mixtape in high school?
Man, so it was actually a bet. One of my homeboys and shit, he found my rap book. So he reading the rap book out loud. You know how niggas used to play back in the day, running around reading the rap book out loud. He like, man, you ain't write this shit. I'm like, you crazy as hell. So he bet me $100. It was a $100 bet that I couldn't drop a mixtape. At the time, my pops had the studio in the crib. So I went. I didn't know how to mix or nothing like that. I'm just recording, putting shit together, you feel me? I dropped the tape and shit, and every kid in the school bought the tape. You feel me?
That's hard.
Hell yeah.
In terms of Pops, man, that musical background, was he always into music?
So my dad was the one that brought reggae music to Detroit. He was the pioneer for reggae music in Detroit. Him and Proof was real tight, you know what I'm saying? Him and all the Detroit artists and did songs together, you feel me? So yeah, he actually was like a pioneer in Jamaica as well. Like his understudies would be like Beanie Man and people like that, you feel me? My pops, yeah, he a legend for sure.
When did, if you know, when did he come to the States? Like, have he ever talked to you about like his childhood and maybe like some of the things he done went through?
Yeah, he been through a lot. What I'm gonna do is, right, I'm gonna make it special. I'm gonna take the Foreign Magazine to Jamaica so we can get him an exclusive interview. You
That's
feel
hard.
me? And then just deep dive into that.
100, that's hard. So you in high school, you drop your first mixtape, it do well.
Yeah.
Spiraling from there, did you stay consistent with the music? Cause like now you in this space where, you know, you really locked in.
Yeah, definitely.
But was it a moment where you wasn't and you had other ideas, aspirations? Like, you know, every artist kind of had that time where they battling on if they really want to do it or do they want to do something else?
I ain't gonna lie, right? So once I dropped the first project and I made that money, I dropped another project and I made some more money. And then when I got out of high school, I went to New York to try to get signed. I got a single deal with Island Def Jam. And it was a digital distribution deal, you feel me? That's when streaming came into play. And like the sales didn't convert into streaming, so it kind of threw me off for a second, but then I came back to the city, you feel me? And it was a store called Press Play. I used to just drop music and press play, drop CDs and press play, and I got back to the money. So music for me has always been lucrative. You know what I'm saying? When I kind of try to do side stuff, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? It don't work out as much as the music.
For sure.
Yeah.
And you know, as we was talking about earlier, man, you've been able to monetize, you know, and you made a statement where you said, you know, some people streaming may look a certain type of way, but they not able to make money. You clearly been showing that you've been making money off this for quite some time now, man. For you, what's the art? What's the art in it? Like what is the magic behind your process that makes it different than other people?
So I do straight direct to consumer. I've been doing it for a long time. You know what I'm saying? When I drop, I got my following and my fan base that buy into my music. They actually purchase my music. So that's how I've been making it lucrative this whole time, you feel me? And then when I drop merch, my merch go crazy, you feel me? Everybody familiar with me and clothes, so you know what I'm saying? It just go crazy when it comes to me and products and just dropping music. Like my last project, the first week, I did like 2,500 the first week. Just off no stream and just off people supporting and, you know what I'm saying, deep diving into the project, you feel me? And then it grew every week after that, you know what I'm saying? So I just been grateful, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate all my fans. Shout out to all my fans and all my supporters and everybody rocking with me, you feel me? I love y'all for real.
For sure. Talk about that first time going back to Jamaica. What was that experience like? And most importantly for me, somebody that haven't been and being raised in America.
Yeah.
Before we get into the musical part, I kind of want to get into the culture.
Okay.
You know, the differences between here and there, pros and cons if you can.
Okay. So the difference between Jamaica and here, Jamaica kind of like paradise, you feel me? But you'll have to see the paradise in it. Over here, you do got more opportunities financially. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to make money. You got financial aid. You got stuff like WIC and, you know what I'm saying, government assistance and things like that. In Jamaica, not as much, but you still got the land that you can live off of. You know what I'm saying? More natural, more healthy.
Just
You
kind
feel
of
me?
balance it out.
Yeah,
Like if you
it kind
really,
of balance it out. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. So my first time going to Jamaica was actually when my grandpa had passed. No, it was before that. I went to go see him to meet him for the first time. Then the second time was when my grandpa passed. You know what I'm saying? My first time in Jamaica it was crazy. You feel me? I wore all white for like 7 days.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Is there any
Just
type of significance behind that?
just to show that I had a clean soul stepping on that land. You see what I'm saying? I ain't come over there with no malice, you know what I'm saying? No dirty energy or nothing like that. Because sometimes it's turmoil over there just like it is over here. So I was just going over there in the mindset of positivity, you feel me?
Mm,
Man.
that's 100. Man, that what you just said was a lot, bro. Even to talk about like the struggle, cause they got trenches over there too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's way. Yeah,
You
it's
know,
trenches over there, but it's
you
beautiful at the same time, you feel me?
you think it's important to highlight that aspect over the other, cause you know we go back to movies like Belly. You know what I mean? You know, like
Yeah. My pops was in Belly.
for real.
Yeah. My pops was in Belly.
Damn, Pops really won, huh?
Pops turned. He was in Shotters too.
Damn.
And he was in the first Project 313. I was in the second one.
Man, from a principle and moral standpoint, you know, in regards to your pops, like what's some of the biggest lessons that he passed on to you culturally? You know, he can't like it's certain things that he can't bend or fold on because it's a part of his being coming from
Oh
the
yeah,
crib, you know?
him being a Rastafarian, it's a lot of stuff that he just not with. You feel me? And again, I'm gonna let him get into that when we go to Jamaica.
Sure.
But I learned just stand on what I stand on. You feel me? And just always be a man of my word. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not a man of my word, be apologetic about it and make up for it. You feel me? Because everybody ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? Big thing that he taught me to do just recently is just to make sure I put myself first. Because if I don't put myself first, I can't help everybody else like I want to.
Mm,
You feel me?
no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. Um, in terms of just to kind of go to the Rastafarian, your personal experience with it, is that what you subscribe to, or you kind of just move off your own speed, but still taking principles and stuff from there? And if you could, I understand what pops, but just from what you know, if you could, like, what is that for people that may, be interested or may want to know just a little nugget about it?
So I done studied almost every religion. So I'm more spiritual than anything, you know what I'm saying? I focus on my connection with God, just be me and God, and I talk to God a lot, you know what I'm saying? So Rastafarianism, you feel me? They, it's similar to other religions. They just got, you know what I'm saying, they rules that they stand on and they prophets that they believe in and they saviors that they believe in, just like any other religion. You know what I'm saying? He can really deep dive and give you like
The
the
more in-depth detail.
yeah, that's how I feel. Everything is perspective at the end of the day. So whatever perspective that you feel like you resonate with, that's the one you should go with. Me, myself, I just talk to God, you know what I'm saying? Me and God be locked in. So anybody in any religion, we can kick it, you know what I'm saying? Because ultimately they doing the same thing. They praying to God, you know what I'm saying?
100%,
Yeah.
100%. Let's get to the music. You know what I mean? Just the recent stuff that you got going musically.
Yeah.
You dropped a project this year?
I just dropped a little EP called No Problem, you feel me, to go along with the single. Single going crazy right now, streams going crazy, views going crazy.
What was the
You feel
inspiration
me?
behind the EP?
The EP, the inspiration was actually the song. I was getting ready to drop the single, and then I had some fans in my inbox like, man, I can't wait till you just drop a tape. I just need a tape. We need a body of work. So I locked in with my team and I just grabbed some songs out the archive, recorded a couple new songs and put it on there, you know what I'm saying?
How many songs on there?
So in the total, it's 15 tracks, but it's 10 songs.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I got a challenge coming up called a No Problem Challenge. Just an open verse on the tape to where you can go in there and put your open verse on there. Any artist from around the world, you know what I'm saying? You want to go check out the project, listen to the open verse, put your verse on there. I'm paying like $500 to whoever got the best verse.
For sure,
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
In terms of your production, is there anybody specifically that you locked in with? Did you kind of dibble and dabble with a few different people?
So I dabbled and dabbled with a few different people. I got some people overseas, you know what I'm saying? I got some people here in Detroit. Shout out 1-800, you know what I'm saying? Me and 1-800 got a #1 together. Shout out Eli Miles. Eli Miles go crazy, you know what I'm saying? He ain't on the tape, but you feel me? Shout out my bro, Southside Rich. He go nuts on there, you know what I'm saying? He go nuts on the production side and on the rapping side. But yeah, as far as production, that's about it for real.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Any features or?
Oh, matter of fact, Day on the beat. He the producer, No Problem, you know what I'm saying? Me and him link. It's a funny story too. I ain't gonna talk about the artist who did it, but I had did that hook. For somebody at first and they wasn't using it. So I reached out to him. I'm like, I'll buy the song from you, you know? And they like, damn, I don't even remember the song. I sent them the beat. They like, nah, I can't do that. Woo, woo, I own the beat. Woo. You know what I'm saying? You put out the song, I'm gonna get it took down. Woo, woo, woo. They not knowing I really do music business. You know what I'm saying? Like, the industry cool and stuff like that. And, you know what I'm saying? But I really do music business. Like, I operate on the business side of it. So I deep dive to see if they really own it. And I contacted the producer, you feel me? Producer told me ain't nobody own it, so I bought it. You feel me? Yeah.
Real talk.
No
Real talk.
problem, you feel me?
Facts, man.
Yeah.
Even with the bid, like how important is that for you? Like, and what advice would you give to any artist, you know, that's in music but kind of want to be into the music business?
So if you into music, you gotta be in the music business. That's the only way you're gonna actually make money out of the business. You wanna have your PROs, which is Performing Rights Organization, together. That's like your BMI, your ASCAP sound scan. You wanna have all that together. You wanna register all your performances, and then, you know what I'm saying, when you release your music, you wanna find a way on how you can make money off of the music itself. You know what I'm saying? And off of the products and stuff like that you put out with the music. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you own everything you doing. You want to make sure you trademarking stuff. You want to make sure you copywriting stuff. You feel me? Yeah.
I'm about to say, in terms of BMI, for those who may not know, what exactly is BMI ASCAP?
So BMI and ASCAP, those are the companies where you register your music and they pay you for your music being played on, say, you got an advertising and a movie, put your song in there. They gonna pay you for the movie. They gonna pay you for commercials. They pay you for performing your songs. You know what I'm saying? That's the company that you want to lock in. Those two companies you want to lock in with, one or the other.
Did you go through a period where you was just like studying, like like
when I was real quiet in music for a second, that's when I was studying. I was making sure I knew after the whole, you know what I'm saying, being signed thing. That's when I studied everything. And I'm just like, all right, how does the record label make money off of artists? You feel me? Cause I rock with record labels too. You know what I'm saying? Cause if I'm gonna sign an artist and I'm gonna take my money and put my money into an artist, of course I'm gonna want to make a profit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is just given. A lot of artists feel like, oh, I'm so talented, the person's supposed to give me something. When nothing is given, you gotta work for it. The talent just the God-given gift. Now you gotta take that gift and, you know what I'm saying, put it into play and make something of it. And then once you making something of it and you got something bubbling, then, you know what I'm saying, you take that business and you link up with somebody else and elevate or try your best to do that yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I got love for record labels and stuff like that, but then I got love for the independents too. Because when you sit there and study, and learn how to do your business. You know what I'm saying? A person can't hate on that.
For sure. And even in speaking with the independent side, I kind of wanted to get into that in terms of like what you see throughout Detroit, where there's more independent artists than it is signed artists that's doing that thing. We got a lot of underground artists that's
definitely
putting in a lot of work.
Definitely.
And when you take the independent route, at that moment, you're saying that you're going to be your own label.
Yeah.
So you funding everything. It's your responsibility to come up with rollouts.
Definitely.
It's your responsibility to get yourself booked.
Definitely.
The whole nine. Like, speaking of that, like the label aspect as an independent artist, like, what's some of your like key things that you try to focus on when you about to drop a project or just your day to day? Like, cause even with communicating with your team, like, you know, it was very professional. Like, you got systems in place.
Yeah, I love my manager and my advisor. You know what I'm saying? Everybody a part of my team. I love everybody that's a part of my team. But it all comes from like just grinding. Like Detroit show you how to grind. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people successful on the independent side, because they natural grinders in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Other than like the digital distribution, ain't nobody, even them, they didn't give me no money. Nobody has ever gave me money when it came to music. I got one friend that looked out for me on some, you know what I'm saying, loaned me a couple dollars. You feel me? Shout out my homeboy Killer. You know what I'm saying? Loaned me a couple dollars. You feel me? But we bless each other like that. We throw money back and forth and shit. And he ain't no musician or none of that. You know what I'm saying? He just, you feel me, do his job and do his business. But as far as like anything else, any other companies or any other labels and nothing like that, ain't nobody ever give me no money. If anything, I put up money for everybody and anybody you ever really see me with. You know what I'm saying? We doing business together. I'm putting up mine, they putting up theirs. You feel me? So I really just try to focus on like making sure the work is good, the music is good for my fans. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to, how I'm going to say this? I don't really want to go against the grain and try to do something that ain't in my heart to try to like boost myself up too fast or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just stay in my lane and do what my heart tell me to do, because every time I do it, my fans love it. Then when it comes to dropping, you know what I'm saying, you just got to get in touch with platforms, you feel me? And then you got platforms that's going to reach out to you once they see you doing your thing, you feel me?
No doubt. Yeah. Speaking of platforms, man, from what you see with Detroit, it's been the emergence of platforms.
Definitely.
We come from a time where, you know, of course, back in the day, you had Turbulence, you had...
definitely. Shout out to Turbulence. They play my records every time over there on 88.1. Shout out to them.
You had Pirelli doing his thing, 7 Mile to Belle Isle. You had Al Nuke, the Nuke at Night show. Then you fast forward, and then you have, for sure, then you have the For Show Max, the Hip Hop Labs.
Yeah, you can't forget about, like, they ain't had no actual TV station, but they really showed us what this shit is. Street Lords, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Shout out Juan and all the rest of the Street Lords. But they really showed us what this shit is, like just being on TV. I always wanted to be on TV, you know what I'm saying? Have my videos out and just...
They showed the lifestyle,
man. Yeah, doing my thing and shit, because I wake up at night and my daddy fresh from the studio and he like, yeah, I just did a song with so-and-so. Then I cut the TV on and see them on Turbulence and Dirty Glove and shit
straight
like
up.
that.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah, you feel me?
No doubt.
So yeah.
And I think that's key. That was going to be a point that I kind of segued into. But I want to ask you first, just from what you see with the platforms now, from the Detroit Rap News, Detroit Rap Daily.
Yeah, shout out to them. They rock with me heavy too.
For sure. Talk to them, ENT. Detroit Discussion.
Yeah.
So Sick.
Yeah.
Goddamn, Murder Mitten, Rich Town Magazine.
Shout out to Rich Town. I fuck with Rich Town. Rich Town fuck with me. I fuck with Rich Town for sure.
Man, there's so many and I'm just trying not to forget nobody.
Detroit,
All Access Detroit.
Yeah, I'm proud of Detroit when it comes to like platforms. We really created a mechanism and an industry within itself to where a lot of people don't even pay attention that it's an industry within itself. You get where I'm coming from? I done seen a couple like interviews just by passing on the gram and things like that where people complaining like if Detroit just lock in and had to be, they not paying attention. The business is going on. I'm right here on Forum right now. You see what I'm saying? They posted me on Detroit Rap News, Detroit Rap Daily. You get where I'm coming from? We got distribution platforms and distribution companies that we can put our music out on. Like, it's right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of Detroit. You know, because I came here when I was younger and I seen where it was at. You feel me?
We ain't had nothing.
No, we had something back then
That's
too.
true.
It's just
In
dangerous.
context. Yeah, in context.
It's just dangerous.
Yeah.
You
I'm
feel
glad
me?
you said that too,
We
because
always,
context
you know
is
what I'm saying?
everything. Yeah.
And I say we because I grew up here.
Yeah.
So we always had something going. You know what I'm saying? It just, now it's elevated.
Bro said it was just dangerous.
Yeah, it's just dangerous. Now it's elevated. You feel me? And people feel safe. We had the Super Bowl here the other day. People feel safe to come to Detroit and indulge. And, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Detroit industry make the Detroit rap industry look good right now. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to the Detroit rap industry. You feel me?
For sure.
Yeah.
And with the marketing aspect in which I was gonna go to in terms of the platforms, I think a lot of times just something that I kind of been incorporating in the interviews and saying and hopes that people will pick up on. When you talk about the street lords, Lodge Boys, May West, all of those guys that was doing their thing, and they had the 7 Mile to Belle Isle, and they had then, you know, you said the lifestyle. We was talking about the lifestyle. One thing that I want to encourage people is
can't forget about Big Hurt.
Can't forget about Big Hurt, Rock Bottom.
Can't
that
forget
whole
about
movement. Yeah.
Unc was the one that made me like, all right, I'm about to get busy. You feel me? Because I'm from New York. I'm born in New York. So when it comes to like lyrics and punchlines and, you know what I'm saying, New York rappers back in that day, you know what I'm saying, they did their thing. So when I'm hearing Herc, I'm like, oh, shit.
I told him, man, if it was a Mount Rushmore of lyrical, like punchline, lyrical artists in Detroit, he arguably #1, bro.
Herc it.
Like next to Eminem, like if you was to do, like it gotta be Herc.
Herc it. Herc, yeah.
And then it gotta be Wine. Like them three.
Them. I would put Herc, Wine, Proof. You feel me? Because Proof was hard, and Proof my daddy was close too. You feel me? So I'll put Herc, Wine, Proof. Just them three right now. I can't think of nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
What you think about Stretch Money? Like in terms of,
I fuck with Stretch Money. I fuck with Stretch Money. And, you know what I'm saying? Takes Money to Make Money was one of my jams. You feel me? Then shout out Gino XO. You know what I'm saying? Gino, that's my uncle too. You feel me? That's family too. You feel me?
For sure.
I'll put M on there too. You know what I'm saying? Because M went crazy. M come from the Proof camp, so that's kind of all in one. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, no, that's definitely important though, man. Show the lifestyle on the platforms rather than just your music.
Yeah.
You know, I would like for people, like even with you, when I think about, you know, you out of town or you in Jamaica. Like,
but it's hard. Not to cut you off, but it's hard. It's hard to show the lifestyle sometimes. You feel me? When it comes to certain artists, not me per se, but when it comes to certain artists, it's hard because like that lifestyle can't really be seen like that. You feel me?
It depends. You
like
gotta be creative.
It's just how you doing it. And then
show us you in the studio.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying,
but that's not what they want to see.
I disagree. I
mean, they want to see you in the studio, but they want to see you outside. They want to see you in the jewelry store. They want to see you in the mall. They want to see you outside. You know what I'm saying? They want to see you.
I think they just want to see a bit of your personality, period.
Right.
Like, we just put a post up with Chicken P and YBN Lil Bro. And it went viral. And all they doing is at a music video and recording. Another one that went viral. Somebody was shooting a video of Vezo and Richtown Butters making salat, praying.
Oh yeah.
That went viral.
Oh, definitely.
You get what I'm saying though?
Yeah,
just the everyday human things. Like, when people start seeing, you know, going viral for your personality, it kind of make a person be like, damn, let me check out his music.
Yeah.
You know, so I just think that balance should be
No,
there.
it definitely do. When it comes to music business, when it comes to anything, you know what I'm saying? Stuff that works. It works. You just got things that elevate off those stuff that work. You know what I'm saying? Like people that sell CDs, they might have stopped selling CDs not knowing it's not you selling the CDs is where you selling the CDs at.
Yeah.
CDs might not slap over here, but if you go to Japan, Japan #1 on CD sales right now.
Mm.
You get where I'm coming from? So I can go press up some CDs and go to Japan and sell out if I really want to go get that bag. You know what I'm saying? It's not what you do, it's how you do it. So like me, I take pictures when I'm out of town and you know what I'm saying? I try my best to show that I'm in the studio and stuff like that, but I be really busy, so sometimes I forget. So that's why when I do drop the music, you know what I'm saying, I put so much into the music, into the lyrics, and when people hear me, they like, okay, damn, that's what he been doing.
Yeah.
All right, this how he feeling right now. Okay, that's that answer to that question that I had. What's going on between them? And, you know what I'm saying?
No, facts.
Stuff like that. So now when they see me on interviews and things like that, they can get more of my personality.
And I
But
about to
then
say that's a part of it
selective.
though.
You
That's
know
a
what
part
I'm
of
saying?
it.
Yeah,
Like you say,
it's a
even
part of it, but it's selective because I'm not gonna sit down and give everybody a piece of me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I really rock with y'all and what y'all doing over here, and then you know what I'm saying. We type grew up together. You feel me?
For
And I'm
sure.
proud of what you doing. So I'm like, of course I gotta come show bro love. He's showing me love, and you know what I'm saying. We got to do this together because we've been rocking since we was kids. We used to hoop everything.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? So I'm like, yeah, we could do that, but it's a lot of people that can't get this.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not that simple because I'm really not that accessible.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like that'll hinder you in any?
Nope,
Okay.
it haven't. I travel around the world. I do shows around the world. I just came from Jamaica doing shows. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't really that because when they want to see you, they going to pay to see you.
Mm.
You get where I'm coming from? And then when it come to me dropping the music, I know how to show them the music. You feel me? So if you want to meet me and see what my personality like, you really just either got to meet me by chance or you got to meet me with bands. You know what I'm saying?
No
For
cap.
real.
No, I like that.
No,
I
for
love
real.
that thinking, man. As an artist, I feel like I think that's it for you.
Yeah.
Like that's what's allowing you to do what you doing.
Yeah.
You know, because you already, you know, when you know your purpose and you know your value, I should say, when you know your value, it's easy for you to stand on business the way that you just explained.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And it's a benefit in doing that where you moving like a star. You know, you a star in your own right,
No,
but you moving
definitely.
like a star already, for the lack of better words, if you get what I'm saying.
Definitely.
So
Yeah, when
that's
we land in Jamaica, it's 5-car details and you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I done brought artists down to Jamaica. I done had executives from Detroit go to Jamaica and call me and I make sure they got that, you know what I'm saying?
you think that's the
That right
misunderstanding
away.
for you? Like a lot of people may not understand really how massive your movement is. Like
That's
they
because I'm
might
not,
look at
yeah, that's because I'm not
you ain't
in
showing it like we
everybody's
was talking
face,
about it. Yeah, yeah.
but it's like a private club. It's like a private club, you know what I'm saying? You pay to get in and you come and see, then you go see. You know what I'm saying? If you don't pay to get in, then it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, who a big promoter in the city? You know, like Smoke. You ain't going to Smoke party for free,
Facts.
but you know what's going on though when you get in there, right? Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that. That's why I dropped Tower Hill so I could show them what's going on. When we dropped the video, we did that video 7 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk around my whole neighborhood because it's two sides to Tower Hill. You got the bottom and you got the top. My mama's side on the top, my daddy's side on the bottom. You feel me? And sometimes they don't agree all the time, but when I'm there, they gotta agree because they both my family. So I just showcase me walking through the whole set. You know what I'm saying? The whole section because it's my section. You know what I'm saying? I had a fan tell me the other day, I can't go to Jamaica, but when I watch your videos, it feel like I'm there.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? So I do that for my fans like that. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk, man. In terms of the fourth quarter of this year, plans, goals, new music.
Yeah.
Let's get into it, man. What you got coming up?
Fourth quarter, more shows. You know what I'm saying? I am gonna be dropping more music, dropping more visuals. You feel me? I got a lot of stuff in the works, you know what I'm saying, that I'm just gonna pop out and show people. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time coming for me to just go crazy. Like I've been going crazy like these past few years and shit like that. But yeah, it's about to go nuts. I am gonna be doing more features because I know I don't do a lot of features, and I be having people asking me about features and doing features. It's music so personal to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't just do a song with any and anybody. You know what I'm saying? It got to make sense to me, so then it can make sense to my fans.
No
You know what I'm
doubt.
saying? I got new music coming out with people in Panama. I got new music coming out with other Jamaican artists. You know what I'm saying? Taking it universal. I got new music coming out with rappers all over Michigan and the Midwest. So yeah,
That's
that's
hard.
going up. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard. That's hard.
Definitely. Shout out to all the artists I work with in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Milwaukee doing their thing too. You feel me? So yeah, it's going crazy.
For sure. In terms of your fans and your supporters, you know, any message that you specifically would like to give to them, what would it be?
Without y'all, I wouldn't be me. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remind me every day that I'm bigger than what I think. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate my fans for that. And sometimes I do focus on the motherfuckers who hating a little more than the fans. But then that's when the fans show me all right, a nigga hate on me, and then I'll be like, all right, I'm about to turn this bitch up real quick. You feel me? And then I turn the bitch up, and then the fans be like, yeah, nigga, that's what I'm talking about. You feel me? So I gotta love them for that. You know what I'm saying? They made me feel like Michael Jordan at times. You know what I'm
Real
saying?
talk.
Flu game type shit. You feel me? So yeah, definitely, man. For my fans, man, I love y'all. I couldn't do none of this shit without y'all. You feel me? You a fan of mine and you see me out in person. You already know how I go down. I got mad love for my fans. They got total access to me whenever they ready. You know what I'm saying? My fans know that. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a fan of mine, then shit, that's your bad.
Sure. Straight up,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Well, it definitely was a pleasure to have you, man.
Appreciate it,
Definitely
bro.
looking forward to the new music,
Yeah,
visuals, just everything that you got going.
definitely.
Definitely can't wait to go ahead and go out there to Jamaica,
Oh
man.
yeah.
And
Give you that exclusive, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
definitely
Got
want to
to,
get that
man.
exclusive with Pops, man.
Got to.
A legend, you know.
Definitely.
One last thing, man. Any words of encouragement to a young artist, young hustler, young entrepreneur that may be pursuing a goal and maybe going through, you know, some difficult times? What would you tell them?
Learn what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? We're in the age of information. Back when we was growing up, we didn't have as much information. Right now, we got all the information at the palm of our hand. So learn what you're doing. You feel me? If you're doing music, learn the business behind music. You doing clothes, learn the business behind clothes. Stay diligent. You know what I'm saying? And be proud in what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Most times they push the humble narrative, and there's nothing wrong with being humble. You know what I'm saying? And being chill, but sometimes you gotta show niggas like, yeah, I do this shit. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta put it in their face. They ain't gonna see it unless you put it in their face. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you focus on what you're doing too. Cause a lot of times you got obstacles that'll knock off your focus. You just gotta jump over those and duck up under them, you know what I'm saying? And stay diligent.
Real
You
talk.
feel me? Hell yeah.
Real talk, man.
For real.
That's what it is, man. Face the Great, the Foreign Magazine, Pulse of the Culture. Let's get it.